went to my primary physician in May for an annual physical, and he said tiptoe for me. I couldn't do it. That's odd. So I went there. To me, it was another appointment. I have a lot of appointments and trips, and so I go through my week making it to him and took that test. The doctor afterwards said, you have ALS or no cure. You have 2 to 5 years. Statistically, we'll give you this drug, Riluzole, which may give you 9 months, and set me up for a clinic the next week. So I drove home with that to Liberty, told my wife. So that's kind of how this journey started. The hardest thing, I couldn't do it, was telling my kids. And she talked to Juliet at ALS and got some help, and she did that for me. You know, each step of the way is a surprise, but they handled it quite well. I've been very lucky. You know, it's, as we sit here today, it's over 2 years since symptoms. A lot of people couldn't do this 2 years. Yes, it feels good to try to help others. And I'd like to do more of that. There are people who are now going through the initial things that I have been through. That first month or two is tough. I kept busy, but it didn't feel good. You had to make yourself, imagine that, I had to make myself go fishing. Yeah, it's funny, wasn't so long ago, I forget the date of my email to employees, that this was not known. It's funny, you see people's reaction now that is newly known, which is different than my reaction, because I settled down with this a long time ago. But yeah, I would like to do what I can. There is a good life to be had after diagnosis. And in fact, in some ways better.
Because?
I think you appreciate things that are important more. It's so easy for all of us to get busy. And certainly I've been a very busy person. And time goes by, and we all appreciate, say, our family, our hobbies, our job, but you do seem to understand the value of that more when the hourglass is letting sand out. But we all have an hourglass. They're different sizes. First person I met after my diagnosis was Juliet. And you all have a bunch of good people. And I've been around people quite a bit, both as a lawyer and as an employer. You can tell the difference between people who are checking the boxes as they go through their life and people who have a passion for what they do. So I think these people need everything from, how do I tell my kids, you know, we've never been in this situation, to how do I get around, to what do I need, and so by participating and donating, you're funding all that for a lot of people. So it's more than you wrote a check. You are part of something. And someday you will be able to say, I helped cure this disease.